Please welcome Mr. Amir Khan.
So you wanna be a boxer, wanna be the champ. There's a golden boy inside you, not a punch out tramp. When you choose Amir Khan, you're a king, not a clown. Wanna be the champ.
Amir, how are you?
I'm good.
Good to have you on the show. Thank you for coming on the programme.
Oh, no problems.
Whereabouts are you based? Where do you live right now?
I live in Bolton, I do, yeah. Greater Manchester.
And you still live with your mum and dad, is that right?
I do, yeah.
Well, congratulations, that's quite nice. And
It
also
is.
saves on the rent.
It does, yeah, and they do my cooking for me, they do all the ironing for me, all the washing. All I do is chill and train. That's all I do.
Typical bloody teenager, apart from the fact he's got a silver medal, so therefore we've got to give him a bit of slack. That's great though, isn't it? And they must be, I would have thought, super proud of you.
Oh, yeah, they are, yeah. The support of the family I've got is just brilliant, you know what I mean? They're all happy for me. But I still get into trouble, that's the thing. I still get told to clean my bedroom up.
So who tells you off at home? Who's the worst one?
Mum.
Your mum?
Yeah.
I love the fact that here we have a man who is probably got the fastest fists in boxing right now, and his mum saying, Amir, get upstairs and put your CDs away. She probably doesn't speak like that. I'm exaggerating.
That's right.
And is that what she nags you about? Is it cleaning the room? And
Yeah, just cleaning the room and just stuff like that, yeah. Stop messing around with your younger brother, fighting my younger brother, slap him up now and then.
Well, you can understand why they would say that to you, can't you? It seems a little unfair. How old is your younger brother?
He's 15 now, but he's a tough lad as well. He boxes himself.
So he's quite tasty?
Yeah, he represents England in boxing, so he gives me a few good shots as well. So.
Now, other people who really go on to become great boxers, they do start when they're kids. I mean, 8, 9 is the age people start. And it always seems kind of, I would have thought, quite tough to put your kid in the ring and let, you know, whose idea was it to start your boxing? Was it something you wanted to do? Did your dad think you had a spark or a teacher?
No, it was quite hard. It was a bit weird because what happened was when I was young, I was hyperactive. Full of energy, and I was quite chubby as well.
A little round little kid.
Yeah, I was, yeah. So my dad said, we'll take you to the boxing club just to burn that energy. So that's what I did. I went there and I loved it. So the second session come.
We got a picture, I think is that you when you were, I guess, about, what, 9 or 10?
Must have been about 8 there. You can see the chubby cheeks on me there and stuff.
Yeah, well, you're not big, but I can see you're not as lean as you are right now. And who's that? Is that your grandma there?
Yeah, grandma's watching me saying,
sweet,
sit down, take them gloves off, because they all used to hit me boxing. When I was young, they used to say, what are you doing boxing? I think the only person who used to support me in boxing was my dad and my uncle. They said, nah, his boxing's good for him. He's a tough lad. He can take a few shots and give them as well.
And is that why the ladies in the house didn't want you boxing? Because they didn't want to see you getting punched?
Exactly, yeah. Like, still now, from this day now, my mum hates me fighting. I can see her sometimes, I see her ringside, and you can see in her face, she doesn't like me boxing. But I love the sport, you know what I mean? I'm in the sport now, and I know I can look after myself.
Now, who's that guy you're fighting there? Do you remember that guy you're fighting there?
Yeah, Jackson Williams, his name is, yeah.
Wow, now you've whacked his face and you've made it look like, he looks like a cartoon character there. But when you're taking, are you on the receiving end of shots like that as well, often yourself?
Yeah, you get hit now and then, but I'm used to it, you know what I mean? You get hit in sparring and you condition yourself. I've been boxing for 11 years now. Yeah. I've been hit. I'd rather get hit sometimes than take an injection. Sometimes I'd be sat there in doctors when I have to take a jab. I think, you know what, I'd rather get punched instead. Your body just gets used to it.
Yeah, I had my prostate examined recently by a doctor. Right? You ever had that done yet? Well, that's a treat you got in store for you. We've all made that. I'm telling you, I would rather go around with someone than that, I think, because that wasn't pleasant. Okay? You know? I think it was in there up to his elbow. Anyway. You've got to make sure, you know. Who are the boxers you admire? Are there boxers here in the UK you especially admire? And who in the kind of history of boxing that we would know would you cite as an inspiration?
History of boxing, I think everyone, Muhammad Ali.
The great Muhammad Ali, of course.
The greatest, you know what I mean? He was the greatest in boxing. He influenced me in boxing. I was looking up to him at the age of 8, saying I want to be just like him.
You met him recently, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I was over in America. I met Muhammad Ali over there. And it was just, I was just shocked to see him. I forgot what to say to him, you know what I mean? I was just like starstruck. I was sat in front of him, didn't know what to say to him. But what a nice guy he was. He made me feel dead comfortable. And
isn't that nice?
Yeah, he's a
brilliant guy. And you're coping well tonight meeting another one of your heroes, so you obviously get...
Yeah.
Now, Amir won, at the last Olympics, he won the silver medal for Britain. Congratulations, you were 17 years old. How many people did you box to get through and to win the silver? How many people how many fights?
5 times.
5 times.
So I boxed a Greek in the first fight, which was like the worst opponent you can pick.
Hold on. Why is a Greek the worst? We have to be very careful what we say.
No, that's because it was the Olympics were in Greece.
Oh, I see. So thank God. I thought you were going to say a minute, you know, like George Michael. He's on the old. Didn't feel anything, you know. I don't know whether that's a trait of. It's a wonderful country. They're wonderful people.
Yeah,
they
it
make
was
a
mad
lovely Retsina, but I didn't want us to get in the
No,
country.
he had all this support there, and I was
It must have been
nervous.
crazy when he was in the ring with you, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like I only had like 6 people supporting me, and they were like my family from Bolton. You know what I mean? And everyone else was Greek. They were supporting the Greek boxer, so I was in the ring.
But
thinking,
did that spur you on? You think I've really got to take him down now?
Yeah, I did, and I stopped him in the 3rd round, which was good. So it built my confidence up big time, yeah. But then after that, I had all the Greek supporters supporting me.
Oh, fantastic!
So it made it better.
You
for
won
me.
them over.
Yep.
Have you ever been knocked out?
Never been knocked out, no, never.
And
Been
have
knocked down, but that's just boxing for you. If you have to take a shot sometimes.
Yeah.
And,
Have you knocked anyone else out?
oh yeah, I've knocked a few out.
And is that as much fun as I imagine it must be?
You know what I mean? It's good sometimes. You know when you knock someone out, you think, yeah, I've got him with a good shot, and you think, thank God, you know what I mean? You've knocked him out, he's not going to come at you, but sometimes you feel bad as well, you know what I mean? It's a sport, and the day you have to enjoy it, but it's fun.
All right, Amir, hey, do you want to spar? You want to spar with me right now?
Yeah, I'll do a little bit if you want.
Okay, I did a bit of boxing.
Is it?
What are you laughing? What are you, what's that?
I heard, yeah.
I wasn't any good. When I was at school, they said, do you want to try some boxing? I said, okay, I'll try some boxing. And I went in once to the boxing ring. And about 30 seconds later, I was lying on the floor looking up at the ceiling. And that's when I decided it's probably not for me, which was. But I tell you, when you get punched, I don't know why I'm telling you this, you know, I tell them, it hurts.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Well, it is sometimes.
Okay, all right, these are gloves, put them on.
All right.
All right, and these are boxing pads, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
All right, now I want to see because I've heard you've got just about the fastest hands in boxing, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm quite fast, yeah. I think that's one of the...
Okay, so you're going to hit these, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not going to hit me. We
No,
should
I won't.
establish that. Okay? Even if someone told you it would be funny for a joke, you're
No,
not.
I won't. You can trust me, you can trust me.
Okay. Do we have to stand up for this? I thought maybe we could do it sitting down.
You can
All right.
stand up.
Okay, all right. Okay. Hold on. You're not going to hit me hard because
I'm
my
not-
wrist.
No.
Listen, because I'm a pretty good tennis player and I've got a big match coming up.
Oh, is it? No problem.
Right.
Right,
Hold it.
if you hold the pads...
Huh? Okay. Shall I get further back?
No, I will hit you, I promise.
Okay, let's see something.
I promise.
I'm a bit scared about this. You know what? It's occurred to me we probably don't have to do this. You have nothing to prove. All right, a little bit here. Okay. Oh, look at the speed of that. Hold on. That's my hand in there. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, that's marvellous. Oh, look at that. Whoa. I'm going to grab one. I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one of them hands. Come on. Okay. I'm going to get it. All right, okay. Whoa. Look at that. Well done. God, blimey. Well done. Hey, what are you doing? Warm down after training. Come on, warm down. Stretch it out. You'll cramp, I'm telling you. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be honest, I am now. We only did that for 10 seconds. It was the adrenaline. When you get in the ring, it's the adrenaline, isn't it? Blimey, well done. Hey, how often do you have to train before a big fight?
I give myself about 7 weeks of training before a fight.
And how far are you from getting a shot at a title, do you think? Because are there still 3 boxing titles you can go for? There's WBC, WBA,
and
WBO.
Yeah, I think I'm ready now. I keep telling Frank Warren, I go, come on, Frank, put me in a world title fight. Because of my age as well, I'm 19. He said, now we want to pace yourself. We want you to take your time. So hopefully next year I think I'll get a shot at a world title.
Okay, now Amir, even at the tender age of 19, has already written his autobiography, which even by today's standards, in this weird celebrity culture where people bring out books, you know, that's pretty young, isn't it? It's called A Boy from Bolton, but it's a great story. It's a fascinating story you have there. Now, you wrote this yourself, or you wrote it with someone?
I wrote it with a guy called Kevin Garside.
There's Amir's book. You know what, Amir, you're a handsome young man.
You know what, to be honest with you, I said change that photo at first. Because
You didn't like it, why not?
No, I don't like it, it's just different. It's like, I thought you'd get a normal boxing pose one.
Oh, what, you don't like that one that you put on some gloves there?
No, the bandages them.
Of course they're bandaged, that's what I meant. the glove bandage. And you know what, I asked Amir, I bumped into him outside before the show and said hello, and I just said in conversation, do you have your medal with him? And Amir said he did, and I said, would you bring it out? So I want to point out that I asked him to do this, but that's, what a great, this is the silver medal he got for boxing for us, for the UK at the Olympics last time. And it comes in its own little case, wow, look at that.
It does, yeah, so that's all the hard work in the amateur boxing I did. Took me...
Now, I haven't won one of these yet. I'm hoping at the next Olympics, That's quite something, isn't it? And
It is, yeah.
when you brought that home, is this on the mantelpiece most of the time?
It's on the fireplace. It's on the fireplace, so I get to look at it every day.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? Hey, well, congratulations. Congratulations on boxing for the country, but also you're a great role model, especially these days, I know. And I know that I believe the mayor of Bolton spoke out in your favour, didn't he? And said that you're something of an inspiration to local kids.
Yeah, and I think it's just nice, you know what I mean? People saying that to me because all I'm doing is I'm just doing my sport. I'm enjoying myself. I'm just keeping myself busy, and people are just copying that, you know what I mean? I influence other young kids to get into boxing, not only in boxing, but in other sports. So it'll keep them off the streets, it'll keep them out of trouble, and it just makes me happy as well, yeah.
Hey, how lovely to meet you. What a pleasure to have you on the show.
You.
Good luck with your attempt at the world title fight, if and when you get one next year. Amir Khan, ladies and gentlemen. Amir, that's great. Thank you. Put that away. Keep that safe. That's great. That was a great interview. Thank you very much, Steve. And the spine, if you need a hand when you're in town, just give me a call.
I'll let you know.
You're going to come in. Amir Khan, ladies and gentlemen.